Again, continue what I was saying. You check our shopping mall, baby shopping mall, EVOLUTIONOFLONDON.com. Once again, EVOLUTIONOFLONDON.com. You'll find posters, tools, furniture, and much, much more. www.evolutionoflondon.com. Also, you can check out our second website, www.evolutionoflondon.org. And there you will find custom clothing and visual products there and accessories. Soon we're going to have a separate website where we will just have exclusive e-books and software. That's coming soon. Hopefully, if everything goes as planned, in August we will launch that website for just exclusive e-books and software. So coming soon. Now, again, any business or sponsorship inquiries, you can always contact us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. So once again, that's evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. And if you want to make some donations or free will offerings, same email address, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. So you definitely can support us that way. Again, we are pretty much growing, so we have a lot of things going on, and you will, if I miss something, check in the description box. And the Oracle 19, you can find us on Anchor.fm, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, and Spotify, and all other major platforms. So if you want to make a free will offering, you can also go to Anchor.fm, and there you can make a free will offering. And make sure when you're on Anchor.fm, just type in the Oracle 19 podcast, and there you will see us there. Also, definitely support Mr. Will. He's a fitness consultant. He's been in the game for over, I believe, 10 years. Very good at what he does. You can email him at williesfitness99@gmail.com. Once again, it's Willies, WILLYZ, fitness99@gmail.com. And again, his website, where he has merchandise there, definitely over 100 products. You need to check him out at www.wjaccessories.com. Once again, that's www.wjaccessories.com. One word. And again, you can, all the information that I'm giving you, you can find it in our description box. So you definitely look into that. And again, I usually repeat these things every week because we have new listeners. So your older listeners, just forgive me for that. But I have to get the business aspect out the way every week. Also, I believe I almost covered everything, but you check us out on YouTube. That's on YouTube. We have 2 channels. One is Greatness 19, the Greatness 19 channel. That's on YouTube, and also Mr. Evolution of London, our health and wellness channel. And also check that out as well and subscribe to both channels. And guys, you already know what it is. Pass the word around. You donate, I appreciate it. If you don't, at least pass the word around to family, friends, and foe. Don't be selfish. So definitely spread the love. I know some of y'all guys listen to me at work in between. You get some kicks out of it. I appreciate it. Hopefully that enlightened you a little bit. That's the whole idea. Same thing with my other channels. There's something to make you think, whether you agree or disagree. It is what it is. But anyway, anything I did miss in this conversation, just check it all out in our description box, because you will find it there. Anyway, now let's get busy. Today's topic, we're going to talk about entitlement. Entitlement. That's ladies nowadays thinking they entitled to say anything and do anything with no repercussions. Now you guys already know I read papers. I do a lot of reading, and I check social media as well. And I find a lot of ladies out here really think they're entitled. They have a warped sense of reality. Let's start off with warped reality 1. Now, we all know about the Olympic star that was going to represent our track and field for the USA. But fortunately, she got caught up recently, found marijuana in her blood, and now she's out. Now, whether she will be allowed to race in certain aspects within the Olympics, that remains to be seen, but you'll find out in the future. But here I will say this. You know, people mention, you know, they have excuses. You know, they family issues, so forth. You know, we all handle things differently. But, you know, I find that this is just a little microcosm of what I see in reality with a lot of women. A lot of women will be willing to risk it all. Risk their relationships with their husband or boyfriend because of their feelings, their children, alienating their children from their father, their job, their money, They're willing to risk it all, destroy their own selves, their own career, their own brand because of their feelings. And your feelings could be the destruction of you, especially y'all ladies. And this, in my opinion, my perspective, is another clear case of a woman destroying her brand because of her feelings. I'm not going to get into the extras because in a lot of people's opinion, when you look at that individual, it explains everything you need to know. So unfortunately, I will leave it as that. And I think is best. But number two, you have a lot of women out here, and this is where I tell men, ladies in their entitlement. I checked out a recent podcast, and I find this woman that went viral, and you pretty much could pick it up if you're on social media. Nowadays, in my opinion, if ladies is not married, certified married to a man, they really think they're entitled to his resources when they break up from him. Nowadays, these women have gone beyond the scope of entitlement. They feel that if you're not married to a dude, they just was with him a week or a month or 2 months or whatever, and he living a lifestyle, he have wealth, she benefits from that man's wealth, but they not married. They just boyfriend and girlfriend, just rolling in the hay. And if they break up, she's entitled to his resources. You German Shepherd, you. As my man Minister Jap uses that terminology. It's amazing to me, and that's why I tell you young men, you gotta, when you meet and greet, it's no longer you just grab her up because she's beautiful. You better really investigate her, because these women is crazy. That entitlement in their mind have gone to a next level. You're not married to that chick, and she's just with you, enjoying your lifestyle, and you break up with her a couple of months, she feels she's entitled to your money, your car, your resources in general. And if she don't get it, she's willing to physically destroy your property and put her hands on you because she feels she's entitled. And this is a lot of women out here. You don't have to go to social media. I have personally known women like that. And I know your men, a lot of you men personally know those type of women that walking up and down to and fro from the streets that feel they entitled. They think they deserve everything you got, half. And you not even married, don't have any children by them, nothing. Just a random. This is in their mind. This is mental illness out here in these streets. And these men will destroy you. They'll call the police on you, make up stories, tell you how bad you are. And you, A, just keep in mind, A, you're not married to them. B, there's no children involved whatsoever. They just feel you've been around them for a couple months, you're entitled. They are entitled, excuse me. They are entitled to your physical resources and anything else in between. And again, they're willing to destroy you men. They quick to call the police and bring up extra charges. Sexual assault and everything else in between. Y'all men, young men especially, better be real careful. Super analyze these women you meet. Don't just go for it because they looking good. Because you don't know what's inside their head. And y'all older men out here, do me a real big favor. Pass this information to your sons and your nephews, your male cousins. Do that right now in your mind. Send this information to them. Put them on game. It's essential. Make that your homework assignment. All y'all guys that's listening to me, pass that information. Make it your essential thing because men need to know, especially men that is out here in the dating world. They have to know because they can lose everything because this female feels she's entitled to you and your resources. Mental illness, guys. So, another 3, I should say. I could give many different ones. I could go all the way up to statement probably 200. But again, I'm going to just try to keep this short and sweet and let you decide and let you think about it. Women, single mothers. Oh yeah, we're going to go there. I mentioned this in other episodes. Baggage. Entitlement. I was listening to a show where, and I hear this on many other shows, women with single moms with children is looking for a man with no children. And, or if he, yeah, let's just start with that. With no children. Now, he brings to the table, he has no children, but he is entitled to take care of her and her fresh toddlers. These delusional women that feel they're entitled believe that in their soul. They take it or leave it. And so you're supposed to invest body, spirit, and soul to her children, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children, because she's a female. And guys, you better learn the laws within your state or city or country, because these women here, if you formulate a common law relationship or common law marriage and she have children, you might be up against the court where you are bound to take care of those little children. I was going to say it. No, let me say it. Those little bastards. Yes, okay, let's just go right there. You got to be ready to take care of those little bastards. I'm feeling hype anyway, so let's go. Yeah, you have to be responsible, take care of some bastard kids that is not yours. Now people are going to say, oh God, oh, great, oh, you going right there, bastards. Well, you met the woman where she wasn't married and she had a bunch of children. Most likely these children is a product of a non-marriage situation. So it is what it is. So now you gotta be prepared to pick up the flag and run with it. Meaning that you gotta be prepared to take care of these little fresh toddlers, because she's a good person that bring nothing to the table. Merry Christmas to you, men. Entitlement. And these women believe that wholeheartedly. They bring nothing to the table. 99% of them that single mothers, 99, because there's 1% that do. I give them credit. But 99% of the single mothers bring nothing to the table but fresh toddlers and a headache for the man. But they want a man with no children. Go figure. So, and that's females in this day and time are entitled more and more. So y'all men, y'all better watch out. y'all better watch out and prepare yourselves, because it's not a game. I have to say that. Number 4, the woman that you're with. Is she low-key jealous of you? You have like a lot of these women that is entitled. They jealous of you. Men. The women that you sleeping with. I mentioned jealousy and hatred on a previous show. How your spouse, in this case a woman that you're sleeping with, is low-key she have disgust, she have contempt for you. Example, if you saying you going to school, then she's gonna say, I'm going to school too. How many times y'all men heard a woman trying to compete with you? Everything you do, she gotta do. Everything you did, she did. And that's just competing with you. And she feels she's entitled to compete with you. This is a woman, it's not for you, men. This is a sickness out here. And y'all guys that is in the know, you better tell the younger men that is up and coming. Be very careful of these women that feel they're entitled, because they will destroy you, body, spirit, and soul. So y'all guys really gotta check these women. And also, these women that is entitled, most of these women, not all, but most of these women, see, I'm using women in this case, but you know, in previous podcasts, I say women and there's females. Women, again, is great, and I have respect for the 0.125 to the 9th power percent. But the females out here, you know, they could die slow as far as I'm concerned. I don't give a damn about them. Right? That's just, but most of the time, most women that you see in the streets is really females. So, wolves in sheep's clothing. And y'all guys better be aware, because they feel they entitled just because they females. Those you better look out for. And my opinion, they degenerates anyway, because they're not bringing anything to the table but misery. And once you really have sex with most of these women, you wonder, why did I even bother? Haven't you guys wondered, after you dealt with these entitled females, and after you finish rolling in the hay with them. You're like, what was the point? What did I get out of this? The body was trash. It wasn't all of that great. Just a couple minutes of pleasure, and then that's it. But this woman have everything she want you to do, and she expects you to do, because her nasty behind. Nothing that she brought to the table, just misery, just low vibration, just problems, just attitude, just bossiness, kids included, more kids included, fresh toddlers included, no job, or with a job, think she's a superstar, nasty, not really that great looking. This is what you're getting with these females in this modern day time. The entitlement of these females. So you're not getting much. So your guys, men, pass this word to other men. And keep building. Always have a number 2 plan. If it don't work out with your entitled female that you living with. Who knows? But guys, just be mindful. Because there's no game out here. Because I just gave you a little bit of examples. And I know I'm going to get a lot of pushback with a lot of, in my opinion, simpish men. Oh, the woman, lovely. How dare you? You must hate your mother. You must hate your sister. You must have a real messed up situation. You need some help, greatness. Okay, let's say if I do. Now what? Now what? You don't have to listen to me. You could just live your life because I'm not bothering you. You don't give a damn about me and I don't give a damn about you. How about that? Game, set, match. So that's the beautiful thing about life. You can separate from a person and don't have to deal with them. Because at least we in the free, I was going to say in the free state, but if you listen to my previous podcast, we're not really that free. So you get what I mean. The beautiful thing is you can move on with your life so you don't have to listen to me. Amen. Praise the Lord. How about that? So guys, men, it's a new world out here. Guard yourself. Please pass the information to younger men out here. Because they need this. They need this game. Because us older men, we finish. And again, it's these younger men on the come up. They need this information. They need this wisdom. Because they out here, a lot of them is confused. They've been raised by single moms, you already know. And the mothers is just as entitled and giving them that female energy. And they just badmouth the men. How you gonna badmouth, say, all men, and you got a bunch of boys that is living with you and you raising? How'd that work? How'd that work? The mental state of women, especially if you're taking care of, you single moms and you have a whole bunch of boys you're raising. But then you say all boys is nothing, or all men is nothing, and you got boys under you. Guess what's going to happen to those boys? They're going to have feminine energy, and they're going to end up wearing dresses and blouses and tights and with lots of pink all over their body. So, men, you know what to do. Thank you for listening.